Yes, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new Hijomeatman news video. Today I'm going to be giving my top 10 moments from the Jerez Grand Prix. It doesn't have to be the Grand Prix, it could be qualifying, could be practice, just the weekend in general. I'm going to be giving my top 10 moments, the top 10 things which caught my attention, which made me go boah in the Grand Prix like Kimi Räikkönen. And yeah, these are in no particular order whatsoever. I just kind of went random, and obviously these are my personal top 10 things. Obviously your guys' top 10 will be totally different to mine probably, so make sure you leave it down in the comments, because I'm obviously interested in knowing your guys' opinions on everything we do on this channel. So make sure you leave it down in the comments, and I'll read them all and get back to you lot. But kicking off my top 10 list, we have Hijomeatman. First pole position in Moto 2, obviously the pole king in Moto 3. Didn't stop getting them pole positions, very quick rider, the young Spaniard from Madrid. And he got his first pole position at Jerez in the Moto 2 category this weekend. Big fan of this rider, so obviously when I saw that he got pole, I was pretty hyped. Unfortunately, he couldn't convert that pole into a win, but nevertheless, first pole position for Hijomeatman is the Kickstarter of my little top 10 list. Moving on to number 9, we have KTM performance throughout the weekend. Now, we did do a video on this yesterday, which I would recommend you guys to check out, where we're basically talking about KTM, the performance, how they've got better, and just fighting at the front by pure pace, without luck, without any weird circumstance happening. Obviously, we saw Pole grab that P6, and you saw Binder have amazing pace in the end of the race after his mistake. So, yeah, KTM looking super strong, and that comes in at my number 9 spot. And number 8, we have ARBOLINO dipping into the grass. Now, this was a pretty scary moment in the Moto 3 race while I was coming down the straight, obviously coming into the dry sack. Danny Pedrosa hairpin, not really too sure what that's called anymore, but yeah, we did see ARBOLINO dip into the grass while he was trying to overtake a couple riders in the slipstream, and we saw the bike go completely sideways, launch back into the track, barge a rider out the way. And it was a very scary moment, I guess you could say, especially for him. I think he would probably have to change his underwear after that. It could have been a disaster if it had gone wrong, but obviously, thankfully for him, it all went well in the end. But yeah, that comes in at my number 8 spot. A little bit of a random kind of moment to happen, but it was a pretty scary moment. Really did kind of catch my attention the second that happened. I did kind of lift off the seat a little bit. I was, you know, a little bit like, whoa, you know, what's going on here? Why is he doing that? But yeah, ARBOLINO dipping into the grass comes in at number 8. In number 7, we have Dovizioso's first Jerez podium. I didn't actually know he'd never got a podium at Jerez. That was a little bit of an unknown little stat to me till after the Grand Prix, but Dovizioso managed to pick up that P3 towards the end of the race with pretty good management. He done pretty well considering the Ducati doesn't really like the Michelins, and he obviously did come from that injury a couple weeks ago from that motocross crash. He done a good job to get that podium. And obviously the first time, like I said, he's stepping onto the podium at Jerez. So pretty special moment for him. Special moment for him in Ducati and all that. Obviously in the title race with the Marc Marquez being out for a little while. So good race from Dobby. And that comes in at number 7. 6, we have the Moto 3 last corner, last lap. This was all a little bit chaotic. Obviously, we saw ARBOLINO going into the corner leading. We saw a couple riders on the outside. You know, the likes of Arena, Segura were there. And then we saw McPhee just absolutely dive bomb, zero chill, you know, all or nothing up the inside. Obviously, turned out a little wrong for him. Obviously, getting wiped out on the exit of the corner. But yeah, that last corner at Jerez, it always does give us some interesting action, and yeah, Moto 3 definitely gave us some excitement going into that last corner. And yeah, that comes in at number 6. For number 5, we have the Marc Marquez comeback. Obviously, after he made his mistake, he dropped back quite far behind the field. Obviously, the top front runners and that. But we saw that he just kept pumping in these amazing lap times, clawed his way through the field like they were just stopped. It's definitely a little bit embarrassing, you could say, for the front runners, the likes of Dobby, you know, Vinales and all that. Marquez did catch up to them, which is a little bit, it's just sad. It's just depressing for his rivals, you know, when you see Marquez go off the road and come back onto the track more than 10 seconds behind you, and then you see him overtaking you. You know, it's got to be a pretty nasty feeling inside for them riders. But yeah, Marquez come back very good, clawed his way through the field, just showed his superiority in the category, and yeah, that comes in at number 5. For number 4, we have Luca Marini Masterclass. Absolutely dominated that Moto2 race, no errors whatsoever. The wheels were always in line. He just dominated the race from the beginning, really. You know, got through the those KTM riders and just pulled away. Just absolutely dominated the race, which is obviously good for him if he can keep this momentum. Also, we know Luca Marini always struggles in the European round, so if he can continue this momentum, it will definitely have a little bit of a better chance for a MotoGP contract for next season or the season after, which is obviously what he's aiming for. So yeah, Luca Marini's Masterclass comes in at number 4. For number 3, we have another Marquez one. This is the Marquez save early in the Grand Prix in turn 4. He did lose the front, done his typical alien save where he just somehow manages to get the bike back up. I just don't know how he does it all the time, but he done it once again in that corner, turn 4, pretty quick corner, and obviously sat up, went in the gravel, and stayed on the bike, come back to fight through the field, and yeah, that is number 3. For number 2, we're going from a Marquez save to a Marquez high side. Very crucial moment for the World Championship, you know, seeing Marquez pick up this injury. It's blown the championship wide open. It's obviously not a great thing to happen. It's very unfortunate for him, but it's definitely a massive thing to happen in the World Championship, and that is why this crash is in number 2. And to round off the list, it is obviously going to be Fabio Quartararo's maiden win in MotoGP. Long time coming, finally arrived at Jerez. It was a shame for him that there was no fans at the track, but yeah, he finally got that maiden win. The first French rider to win in 21 years in the Premier class, and I feel like it's going to be the first of many in this season. So yeah guys, that was my top 10 moments. I will be doing this after every single race, and obviously we've got the Jerez race coming up again this weekend, so I'll be doing it again on the same track, but yeah, we're going to be doing this video, or this styled video, after every single Grand Prix. So make sure you leave it down in the comments what your top 10 moments were. Obviously, I'm interested in knowing, you know, what's your opinions? What's your favorite things? You know, I want to know. You people watch my videos, you people listen to me. I want to see what your guys' opinions are also. So make sure you leave them down in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe for more content as always. And I'll see you with some brand new videos very soon.